Hello guys. Welcome back to GDT Tech Reviews. In this video we are going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best 360 cameras. So let us get started and the review based on our studies and small research. If you have any personal suggestion, do let us know in the comments section. If you are for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. So let's get started. The Vuz XR has taken its sweet time coming to market. It was originally announced in July 2018, but wasn't available until CES in January. Just in time for us to take it out into the extreme conditions of southern Utah in winter. Is it a glorious new kind of gadget, or is 180 degrees 3D merely a gimmick? Features. Shooting 360 degrees 2D by default. Lenses flip apart to create 180 degrees 3D records. Video in 5.7K resolution despite it being primarily a 360 degrees camera. The headline act here is undoubtedly 180 degrees 3D. It's possible to physically change the positions of its two 210 degrees f2. 4 fisheye lenses at the tap of a button. You then flip them out to create a camera with the same orientation as a pair of eyes. The maker is called Humanis, after all. However, in this post-3D TV world, is creating 3D footage in 180 especially since it's hard to share online and demands a VR headset, really a must-have feature? However, beyond the novelty of 3D is a 5.7K resolution, which should make a massive difference to the 4K resolutions which dominate in the 360 degrees camera market. The Insta360 is a modular action and 360 camera that snaps together like Lego bricks. It allows users to choose between 3 cameras or mods, depending on the most important features. A single 1-inch edition uses a large 1-type sensor, features a Leica branded lens, and captures 5.3K video and 19MP images. A single 360 edition captures 5.7K spherical video, and a single 4K edition includes a 12MP sensor that shoots 4K video. The first option is somewhat unique, given that most action cameras have smaller sensors. To use any of the cameras, one connects them to a second cube-shaped unit. Insta360 calls the core module, which includes an LCD touchscreen, buttons and ports. The camera plus core combo then snaps onto a battery base for operation. Reversible touchscreen. RAW and JPEG photos HDR, night shot, and time-lapse H.264 H.265 video codecs flow state image stabilization. Waterproof to 5 meters Wi-Fi. USB-C charging. 1-inch edition 1-type sensor. 14mm equiv. f3.2 lens video. 5.3K 30p, 4K 60p, 2.7K 60p, HD 120p photo, 19MP resolution. 360 edition dual-7.2mm equiv. f2.0 lenses. Video, 5.7K 30p, 4K 50p, 3K 100p photo, 18MP resolution 4K edition. 16.4mm equiv. f2.8 lens video, 4K 30p, 4K 60p, 2.7K 100p, HD 200p photo, 12MP resolution. Before you start shooting, you'll need to connect the camera to the Insta360 app, which is done through the camera's Wi-Fi. The process is fast and easy, and the app doesn't have any trouble remembering the camera between uses. Inside the app, you can view footage from the SD card, save files to your phone for easy sharing, access tutorials, change camera settings and edit footage. One neat feature, the core module can be attached in either direction. The Ricoh Theta Z1 looks essentially like a larger version of the company's older 360 camera, as well as most other 360 cameras, such as our favorite, the Insta360 ONE X2. Ricoh's new camera is a large rectangle whose top edge is slightly rounded, and its two lenses sit on opposite sides of the top end. On the lower third of one side is a shutter button and a small, black and white OLED display that shows information such as your shooting mode, battery life and the amount of storage remaining. 4 buttons along one of the narrow sides control power, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, shooting modes and the timer. This design works for 2 reasons. You can use the camera without a selfie stick, and the device slides easily into your pocket. The square shape of GoPro's Max allows for neither of those benefits. The Z1 single-coat S magnesium body also feels solid, though the camera is not water-resistant, as is the case with the GoPro Max. Image quality. The Theta Z1 uses 2 1-inch, backside illuminated CMOS sensors, so you can take much larger images, and at better quality, than with other 360 cameras. Still images can be as large as 23 MP, and videos are recorded at 4K at 30 FPS. By comparison, the Insta360 ONE X takes stills at 18 MP, and its max video resolution is 5.7K at 30 FPS. The GoPro Max takes 16.6 MP photos at 5.6K video. However, as with any other camera, megapixels aren't everything. The larger size of the Z1 single-coat S sensors mean it can capture better images, which was most evident in low-light situations. In good lighting, the Z1 excels. I took a few photos inside the Amazon Spheres in Seattle and was impressed with the details in the images. The Insta360 ONE X2 is the successor to the 2-year-old Insta360 ONE X, which currently sits at the top of our guide to the best 360 cameras. Despite the arrival of rivals like the GoPro Max and Kondao Occam 8K, we found the ONE X offered the best blend of features, software and user-friendliness for anyone looking to play with the many video tricks offered by 360-degree cameras. These include the ability to produce dynamic flat videos where the camera swoops around your frame, plus effects like the time-stopping bullet time look seen in movies like The Matrix. So does the Insta360 ONE X2 take these to the next level? On the surface, the ONE X2 looks like a relatively minor upgrade with what looks like the same image sensor, for 5.7K video and 18 MP stills, and a similar pill-like design. But there are quite a few upgrades, including the big bonus of IPX8 water resistance and a new live touchscreen display to preview your shots, plus several new software features. Collectively, these still refine rather than revolutionize Insta360 single-coat S main 360-degree offering, but that's no bad thing considering the pedigree of its predecessor. As always with 360 cameras, though, the question is how often you'll end up using its undoubtedly fun and technically impressive video tricks. Now waterproof down to 10 meters comes with a larger battery for 80 minutes of video per charge, 4 microphones on board for stereo or ambisonic sound. The Insta360 ONE X2 might look remarkably like its predecessor from 2018, but there have been a few important tweaks. The most significant is that the camera now has IPX8 rated waterproofing, which means you can take it underwater to 10 meters without needing a case. This was one of our biggest gripes with the Insta360 ONE X, particularly as it's something offered by the GoPro Max, so we're pleased to see it's been added. That said, the ONE X2 still doesn't feel like a camera that you could throw around or dunk in the sea with carefree abandon. The locked doors on the side for the battery and, in particular, the USB-C port, feel slightly vulnerable to being locked out of place. Combine this with the protruding lenses, and you have a camera that still feels like it needs to be looked after and treated with care. The ONE X2 is slightly larger than its predecessor. The Max takes its basic design cues from the Fusion. It has the same matte gray finish with a rubberized exterior, built to withstand drops and go underwater without the need for an external housing. But it's smaller all around, and adds a color touch screen so you can preview the frame from either of its lenses, and adjust settings via touch. The camera measures 2.7 by 2.5 by 1.6 inches, weighs 5.8 ounces, and is waterproof to 16 feet. It ships with both opaque lens caps and clear dome protectors, as well as a mounting foot and a pair of adhesive mounts. Mounting clips are integral to the design, and fold into the bottom for storage. You can mount the Max on a tripod, like GoPro's Shorty, which is useful if you're trying to get a level shot on uneven ground. If you have access to a flat surface, but no tripod handy, the Max can sit upright on its own. If you're buying the Max, it should be with the intention of using its 360-degree capture capabilities. That doesn't mean you'll use it to push video to VR experiences. Instead, GoPro includes software tools with the Max to convert the 360-degree video, captured at 5.6K quality, into flat video, with your choice of aspect ratio, 16:9:1:1:4:3, or 9:16. When extracting 16:9 video, you end up with 1080p footage. How sharp the video looks depends on your angle of view. Zooming in too far certainly softens things.